Hello, everyone. This is the newscast. We are coming from Iran. The bombs are falling from that goddamn Trumpy guy. Please shelter your goats in place.
Please.
Take cover. Do not let them wander by bridges or power plants. This is not a recording. This is live.
Live.
Hi.
Hi, hello,
Welcome back to our channel.
welcome back to
Brothers,
America.
Two Brothers Opinions. This
Yeah.
is Barry, my brother Mark.
Yeah, it's us again. We're here.
We're here after a 12-day break.
Yeah, Easter.
Hiatus.
It was a hiatus.
Yeah.
I always say hi before hiatus. Anyway, anyways. Oh my. So yeah, we're gonna catch up on some news.
Yes, we have a lot.
Bunch of news. But first, before we do that,
Okay.
I have a couple of questions. I have a question and then a news thing.
Okay.
Why do they call it laundry when it has nothing to do with your lawn?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I was wondering about that.
Let's see.
Did you ever turn your microphone on?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay.
Well, it should be.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just
I
curious.
just did it.
Usually I see the dot.
Yeah, I think it's on the other
Oh,
side.
that's fine. Oh, yeah, it's on.
Yep.
But yeah, I was wondering, like, why do they call it laundry when it has nothing to do with your lawn?
That's a good one.
Who invented laundry?
Laundry.
I don't know.
Probably a guy that cuts lawns. He was really dirty.
He's dirty
and
and
wash his clothes.
and some stains, grass stains. I don't know. But that was just one of these things today that I
Okay.
actually came up with. The other one is, do you remember the TV show Sea Hunt?
I sure do.
Now, if people that are old go back to the 60s,
Yeah.
right? And probably the early 60s,
Sea Hunt?
mid 60s.
Was
yeah.
it Sea Hunt?
Sea Hunt,
Sea
yeah.
Hunt.
Yeah. There was the lead actor was
Lloyd
Lloyd Bridges.
Bridges.
Well, I heard that the US is after that family. So they all went to Iran.
Did
And,
that?
and now I hear that they're trying to kill them all. Lloyd Bridges, Jeff Bridges, Bo Bridges. They're after all these bridges.
I think that has to do with the early warning system that I just. Today is Tuesday.
Yeah, but they're talking about the Strait of Hormuz, which is water, and I figured Sea Hunt, water, bridges. I thought they were after the family. That's what I thought. That they were.
So Tuesday. Today's Tuesday.
Today is
April
Tuesday.
7th.
Yes, it is.
2026 in the year of our Lord.
Yep.
8:00 deadline tonight.
Yep.
Eastern Standard Time.
Boom, boom goes the noise.
Would be the Bridges family.
The Bridges family's in trouble.
At 3:30, it would be 3:30 a.m.
Wednesday.
Wednesday Iranian time.
Yep. Yeah, we just saw all the fans of America.
Yes.
They're all on the bridges waving flags.
Iranian flags.
They happen to be all women though, mostly women.
All women and children.
But
yes.
they must love America.
They must.
Because they're like, come here, come here.
So any nation that would pretty much have a human chain on bridges and around their power plants, all women.
And children. We saw some like babies too.
Yep.
Yeah. They're nice people.
Nice people, those Iranian people.
It was crazy. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the news. Not only that, but I saw earlier a couple days ago where in order to go into the Barack Obama library, you have to show ID.
No.
Oh yeah, you have to show ID.
I'm not showing ID.
Oh, you have to.
I don't have to when I vote.
No, that's true. That is true.
I thought Democrats love that.
Well, they do.
They vote with no IDs.
They do. They love.
But you got to go into a library.
And
show an ID.
Well, it's because he's Muslim, probably. I don't know. But yeah, that was in the news. Then there was the thing about Harry Reid. Do you remember I mentioned it the other day with Harry Reid back many years?
Yeah. He was in Nevada.
Yeah, but he was saying something about.
I can't remember what you talked about.
I don't know. I think it was immigration, where he was saying anybody that came to the United States illegally.
Oh, there was a whole bunch of Democrats used to say that.
But because I read you a thing the other day.
Yeah.
It's literally on my phone, and my phone is.
Clinton was saying that. There's speeches for Clinton saying that, people that come here should come here legally. Now all of a sudden, what has happened?
Well, I heard that he said that. Clinton said that, but like most guys, he had a hard time finding the Clinton. The other one though, his wife. He had a hard time finding her.
Oh,
yeah, couldn't find that Clinton.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to find her anyhow.
I know. And then there's Barack Obama's wife who doesn't have one.
She doesn't have a Clinton.
No. She doesn't
I
have-
heard she was prostate. Protesting prostate.
She was laying prostrate.
Prostrate. She
Yeah.
was prostrating.
She was prostrate.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Thank you for the help on that. I was a little bit mixed up. I was trying to find the correct word.
Yes, prostrate.
Yeah.
And it would be different than pros crooked.
Yeah.
Prostrate, pros crooked.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, that's it. That's all we got after 12 days.
No.
No.
Easter came, and hopefully
my God.
everybody.
Good Friday. Then Easter.
Good Friday, Holy Saturday,
Yep.
Easter Sunday.
So all that.
That all
We
happened.
Spend time with family and
Yep. Hopefully everybody else did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody
Remember
what those 3 days were about.
Yeah. Right.
Not just a break from work.
No.
I mean, I have this whole week off.
True.
Yep.
Some schools have a whole week off
Yep.
this week.
Spring break.
And some have.
And it snowed this morning.
Yes.
I was telling you.
Yeah, it was snowing here.
It was
in
snowing.
Connecticut. It was snowing this
It
morning.
was snowing this morning, probably for about a good 30 minutes. It
Yeah.
snowed.
And next Tuesday,
was gone.
they said it could be
80, 82,
like
84,
84,
something
I think,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yep. That's New England weather.
Yeah, you never know.
No, it changes all the time.
You have snow boots and a parka and in
the
the
next
morning.
day, you got flip flops and a tank top.
And you're out golfing.
Well, not with flip flops and a tank top.
No.
No.
You got to have golf cleats.
Yes, spikeless are better. I like the spikeless shoes.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
So yeah.
Let's see what else.
Oh, I saw one of our crazy congressmen, 77-year-old Mr. Larson, John Larson,
Yeah, the guy that should be
had
retired. somewhere.
had a seizure last November, I believe. I think I told you November 25. So not that long ago.
No.
Trying to bring up 13 articles of impeachment.
Yeah, on
President Trump.
On President Trump.
And then there's
someone going after Hegseth.
Yeah, there's
Hegseth.
a woman whose family fled Iran and fled to the United States, and she's a representative from Arizona, I think.
Yeah, who's the lady that has a Pakistani flag on her?
That was in Connecticut.
She's a
Connecticut representative, state rep.
And they all have
American
flags, except for her. She has a
Pakistani
flag.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? If you don't support this country, go away.
Yeah, pack your bags.
Yep, and go stand over there.
Yeah,
pack your stand.
Yeah, and bring your goat along.
Yeah, it's
and
funny.
wait for the sirens.
And who was it? Their sister and niece of General Soleimani, who they killed.
Yeah.
Of Iran, was living in this country.
A lavish lifestyle.
A very lavish lifestyle.
Yeah.
Actually, one of them looked pretty good. I think the young niece. Actually,
one of them was kind of like
kind of cute.
But
she was like death to this country.
They look like they had like lots of money.
A lot of money.
They were doing all kinds of high end.
Oh yeah, they were living they said living a lavish luxury lifestyle
that they probably couldn't do over there.
No, they didn't have any burqas on or nothing.
No,
they had makeup.
No.
There's a story about a girl.
Burkas, aren't those things you put in your grill and you light them on fire and you cook? Aren't those burkets?
Briquettes.
Oh, what are they? Yeah. Small burkas, people?
No,
the briquettes.
No, there was a story of a lady, a young girl in Iran that she put makeup on.
Oh yeah.
And they actually cut her eyelids off. Oh, it's disgusting. Yeah. What they do. Yeah. Now they got them chained to a human chain on these bridges.
Yeah.
I bomb them anyhow.
Yeah.
I don't feel sorry for people like that.
I give them one warning. Look out.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm sorry. Maybe I don't have a conscience when it comes to stuff like that.
Well, no, when you're being stupid.
Yep.
You have the right to be stupid.
Not me.
No, not you. I mean, the people over there. They have the right to be stupid. We just don't have to go along with it.
Nope. I'm sorry. And there's a lot of pushback on the price of gas right now.
Right.
Which is still lower than when
And
Biden
Joe
was in
Biden
office.
was in.
Yes, I know, because I lived in Arizona.
And I remember seeing the signs like in
$6, almost
California, it was like
$7.
$9 a gallon. Now it's only like $6.
Yeah, over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was paying $6 in Arizona.
Yeah. Well, we were paying $4.80, $4.70, something around here in Connecticut.
I wasn't here.
And
then.
at this point, that's still like only I've seen $4.09.
Yeah,
So
it went
it's still
up.
less.
I went this morning. I went to the dentist and I passed by a gas station. It was
Mhm.
$3.83.9. 2 hours later, I drove by. It was $3.93.9.
Yeah. 10 cents.
10 cents
Yeah.
for the gas that was already in the ground. For the gas that was already in the ground,
Right.
and
That they already paid for.
that they already paid for it. They keep.
Right.
That's the part that bothers me.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you? I don't know. It's like you go to buy a shirt. You look at the shirt one day. You're like, it's a $20 shirt. I'll come back tomorrow. Maybe I'll buy it. You go back tomorrow, same shirt, $30.
Yeah, what happened?
What happened? Well, we just decided because
it was cotton shortage.
it was nobody picked that day.
Yeah, those cotton pickers.
Yeah, nobody picked that day.
Yeah.
So now we're sure.
Is there certain machines they call
Yeah,
them?
they're. Oh
I
my
forget
god!
what they're called.
I know.
Yep.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyhow, see what else we got going on.
Oh well, geez, I think since the last time we talked, Christy Nome is out.
Yes.
Mark
and
Wayne Mullen is in.
I like him.
Yeah.
Not that I didn't like Christy Nome,
Right.
but they found out a lot of stuff was
Yeah.
going on.
And
You're out. I understand.
And Pam
that.
Bondi's out.
Oh, good.
Since the last.
And we never liked her to begin with.
No, we didn't like her.
She was haggard anyhow.
Yeah, but she just wasn't. She was overwhelmed by the job. I
Yep.
think. So yeah, she's out, and her her assistant,
A lot of people
attorney
say
general.
they don't like him, but you know what?
That's because he's tough.
Yeah,
They don't like him,
They don't like him because he's strong.
and yeah, they want weak people.
Oh, what did Mullins say about the airports?
Oh yeah, that he was going to take the ICE agents and the Border Patrol agents out of airports in cities that they're sanctuary cities.
Good.
I believe that's a really good idea. Save us money.
Yeah. So that would mean JFK, LaGuardia, Bradley. I think
O'Hare.
Yeah, O'Hare.
LA.
Yeah.
LAX.
Good.
Yep.
Stick it to
Boston too.
Yeah, stick it where it hurts.
Logan Airport.
Oh, that's another thing. The mayor, woo.
Woohoo! Oh yeah.
Yeah, they booed
not
Woo.
Only who,
they booed Woo.
And who was not on first.
Yes.
But it was who and Governor Healy, Maura Healy.
Yep.
They came out for opening day of the Red Sox. Oh my God! If you guys haven't seen it, find it on YouTube.
Yep.
Boy, there was like 37,000 people booing them.
Yep. I wrote that. Booed Woo.
And that dog of a woman, Spaniel Burger.
Oh, Spaniel Burger's terrible.
From Virginia. Her approval rating is in a tank.
Oh yeah, because she ran on one platform.
Yeah.
And as soon as she got in, she totally reversed it. That's what they do, Democrats. They just lie.
They just lie to you. Yeah.
But we're not a political family here.
No, we're not. We're not political at all. We just
honestly, tell it like it is.
We're realists. We see somebody say something.
Yep.
And then we assume that that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
And they say something, they get elected, and the next day it's like, executive order, I'm doing everything else.
And not even that. That's how we take our life. We just had a conversation about that.
Yeah.
If we say, okay, I'm going to be here at this time, we're there 15 minutes earlier.
Yep. Or if I say, hey, I'll call you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning is
I
morning.
expect my damn phone to ring.
It's morning. It's
even though I live in the next, sleep in the next room.
It's not 11, but it's not 11:59.
Yeah.
Although it's still technically morning.
Yep.
But if I get up in the morning, 7, 8, whatever, and I say, hey, I'll call you tomorrow morning, that's when I'm calling you, in the morning.
Yep.
Other people are like, hey, I'll call you later. Day, 2 days later.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Later to them could mean a decade.
You never know.
Never know.
Could be after you're dead. Then they try and call you.
I think people can. I think people can't handle people like us.
No, because we say what we say and we mean it and we're honest and we're truthful.
Yeah.
And they're intimidated by it.
Yeah.
I think
I told people that. I'm going to tell you the truth. You might not like what comes out of my mouth.
But you'll know it's the truth.
But my story never changes.
Right.
Because I don't have to think of the lies that I told. Because I told no lies.
Yeah.
I told the truth.
Yeah.
And the truth flows easy. Where lies, you have to make them up.
Well,
remember.
There's one big lie that's been going around. about the Artemis 2 space, right? What have they been saying?
This is the first time that
They've ever gone this far.
in space.
Yeah.
But yet the Apollo 13
Went
went around the
the
moon.
moon.
I don't know. You figure it out.
I can't because
I keep pointing things out.
I can't know because I was watching it and they're like, "This is farther than any man has ever gone." I'm like, I said, Apollo 13 went around the moon, so they
Yeah.
can get back. Now, maybe this one's going a little farther around the moon, but
Yeah, but don't say it's the farthest man has gone.
Oh,
Because
man's
have gone that far
right,
before.
yeah, man's been there.
Supposedly.
Yeah, and now this time a woman's been there, which is probably why they lost direction a little bit.
Well, GPS, I don't know if it works up
I don't know. I don't think it does.
You got a map. Take a left at the crater.
The old Atlas. What was it? Rand McNally.
Rand McNally.
Atlas.
The Rand.
The book.
Yeah.
Well, there was originally like the paper, but then they had the book.
I had
the book.
When I first started driving and doing deliveries like out of state and around Connecticut, that's what we had. We had laminated books, and I used to use a washable marker and mark where I was going and how to get there. And I mean, once you get there a couple times, you know where you're going.
Yeah. How about the was it AAA used to give these triptychs?
That's right.
And every page they would mark it, turn the page, mark it.
Yep.
And then you had to follow the blue marker or whatever they used.
Follow the yellow brick blue marker.
The yellow brick blue marker.
Yeah.
Too many colors. Speaking of too many colors, how many?
What?
I just looking about immigration and everybody coming through.
Oh my God! No, the come to this country, step 1 foot in, drop a child. Now the whole family is a citizen now.
Right. Yeah. Well, the kid is, so now their family has to stay.
Right. Has to stay to raise that kid.
Yeah. I think I just told you there was a thing. I don't know if it's real. It showed up on a site that usually has real stuff on it. But it showed like 100 babies. They're all from Turkey.
Yep.
I didn't know turkeys had that many babies.
No, not one litter. I don't think that many in one litter. They have that.
No,
many.
And then luckily they have now because Thanksgiving time would be a bad time to have a litter of.
They're
turkeys.
saying that I think it was 50,000 Chinese in 1 year.
Oh, I think it was something like that.
50,000.
Yeah.
There was a guy on TV talking about it, and the part about the amendment where a birth child had to do with slavery. Right. That's what it had to do with.
Yep.
It's not about someone coming from Russia, pregnant, and having a baby here. All of a sudden, that baby's a citizen of the United States.
Yeah, no.
Even if you're on vacation,
I know.
that baby is now a citizen.
I know.
No. You put the baby and the mom and dad.
And you say.
And you go back to Russia.
Yeah. You say, Splasiba.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Leave.
Bye.
They don't know we speak other languages.
We do. Maybe not fluently, but we know a lot of words.
We got words.
Definitely.
We got some words we probably can't say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in Polish, kurwa. I'll tell you what that means later.
Well, I know dupa. I know that one.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. We did immigration. We did Artemis. On Artemis.
Yeah.
Remember the video that I showed you about the capsule?
Yes.
Where the NASA scientists, excuse me, was talking about the capsule. They didn't know how to make it strong enough to
go through.
Resist the
belt,
Van Allen radiation belt.
Yep.
That's the capsule, the Orion capsule. That's the capsule that's on Artemis.
Yeah.
Looks like they figured it out.
Looks like they did. Finally.
I don't know. Now, if you notice, I'll show you the video.
Yeah.
When Artemis takes off, there's these cars on cables that leave right where next to the rocket.
Yeah.
They're saying it's an escape pod. If something goes wrong, they could jump on it and leave.
Oh.
Were they on it? Did that rocket just go
I don't know,
by
because
itself?
we just watched the thing where they brought Entenmann's and they're gonna
they're visiting
the space station.
Yeah, the Entenmann's.
Yeah, they brought Entenmann's and Sanka.
And Sanka, yeah.
What was the thing they used to do a long time ago in the Apollo missions for drink? It was orange, wasn't it?
Tang.
Tang, yeah.
That's right. It was
Yeah.
Tang.
But now it's.
I used to like Tang.
Did you?
You just get a
It was-
glass and put that in there.
It was too tangy.
Yeah, it was
A little
kind
tangy.
of sweet,
Yeah, it was a little
but
tangy.
it was made for astronauts.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Just that part.
Yeah.
They're astronauts.
Did you ever notice the NASA logo?
Yeah.
Looks like a snake's tongue, you know?
Oh, does
And
it?
what do you associate with snakes?
Joe Biden.
Oh, but that's in the grass. Snake in the grass.
Oh,
Yeah.
Barack Obama. Boy, I got
That's a snake in the ass.
I got more. I got more Democrats to go.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I would think
Usually
some satanic thing.
deception.
Satan, devil,
Yeah.
bad stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad stuff.
And that's the logo. Looks
Yeah.
like a snake's tongue.
That's because they're liars.
There
Oh.
you go.
Or maybe they were.
Billions of dollars funneled where? Oh, and then remember you were talking about someone saying about Trump's clearance,
Oh yeah.
his top secret clearance, and then
Yeah.
I was telling you I read somewhere where there's
There's like
10
10
levels above the presidency.
Yeah, I
that
forgot
he
who was
doesn't
saying
know.
it the other day, and I can't remember who it was now, but they were saying some. Oh, it was Tim Burchett, the representative Tim Burchett from Tennessee, and he said something about that he was asking about something, and they said it's
Classified.
it was classified, but it was like what the heck was something with the president. It was a need. Oh, but the president. It was a need to know basis for the president. Basically saying unless something really bad happened, then they would tell him. But other than that, he doesn't know.
I'm telling you, the president doesn't have some of these clearances.
I know.
It's amazing if you watch a lot of news and do a lot of reading, the things that they say.
Yeah.
You got to really pay attention.
There's like a sliver of truth in there, but there's a lot of other stuff that's like,
yeah. They're telling you what's going on, but they're not telling you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It was amazing when he said that. And he goes, we got to find out. He goes, if this is that the president is on a need to know basis.
Yeah.
That means if he doesn't need to know, you're not going to tell him.
Not going to tell him.
Well, and then we were joking about how they did that in the movie Independence Day.
Independence Day.
Where the president was like, oh, yeah, we don't have any spacecraft. And they were like, well, we kind of do.
Yep.
And I understand it was a movie, but.
What did we say about movies?
Yep.
10 years later.
You find out the stuff that they had in movies. Or you were just telling me about one today.
Yep.
Like the Nicolas Cage movie.
1998, the movie called Snake Eyes with Nicolas Cage. The guy's name was Charles
Kirkland.
Kirkland.
See, Kirkland.
Yep. And Charlie Kirk.
Yep.
And they assassinated Nicolas Cage in the movie, shot him in the neck.
And the guy
that shot him was Tyler. His name was Tyler. I mean, don't take my word for it. Go look at the movie.
Watch the movie.
1998.
Yeah.
Snake Eyes.
Yeah. I think Costco had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Because that's their name.
Kirkland.
It's Kirkland.
Yep.
But yeah, it was crazy. I don't know. There's interesting things.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
When I first saw the very first Terminator movie, I was with my sister. At the end of the movie,
she turned into a Terminator.
No. I was like, Santa Connell? No, I'm doing your sister. Your sister.
Your sister's ass.
That's
a dad reference.
Yeah, it's a dad reference. Yep. She looked at me and said, that was a good movie. I said, stuff like that's going to come true.
Yep.
And now look, they got robots walking all over the place.
You said it was a robot with Melania.
With Melania.
And it wasn't her husband.
No, it wasn't Joe Biden.
No, but I heard that when Joe Biden was doing the Easter egg thing outside the White House,
lawn, yep.
That the bunny came over and like pulled him away. They said it was a staffer. It was a White House staffer that was in charge of making sure he didn't say anything dumb.
Yeah.
So when he started talking to people, the bunny came over and went,
over here.
And turned him, and then he was like, where am I going?
Yep. Which way do I go?
Thought he was in a cartoon with bugs.
Which way do I go, George? But yeah, they don't know what's going on.
No.
They really don't.
It's crazy.
Really don't.
Unbelievable. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else other than what we brought up already.
I got my car in the shop. I got my bike in the shop. My tooth needs to go to the shop. My blood pressure needs to go to the shop.
A lot of
I
shopping
got
to
a
do.
lot of stuff going on right
Yeah.
now myself. But I'm in a cheerful mood.
Yeah. Oh, and I don't know if we remember a long time ago we did dating after divorce.
Yes, we did. That was actually a pretty successful video.
It was, but boy, we learned more since then.
Yeah. Well, you did.
Well, but you're learning along with me.
Yes. It's a process. It's almost like mourning. It's a it's a process.
It's I was telling him
Yep.
that people will put things on these dating websites looking for long-term relationship, honest, blah blah blah,
Want to travel?
willing to travel within the country and overseas and all this stuff.
Yep.
And then you say to people, you meet someone and you go, wow, like we should try and let's date, right? Maybe staying in the same state, but let's date and see where this goes. And then they're like, well, I got to watch my grandkids. My kid isn't feeling good. My hemorrhoids acting, whatever it is, right? It's like, how are you ever going to travel if you've got to be home to watch your grandkids for the next 3 days? Like, so you had a good point. You're like, all that stuff that they put down is fantasy.
That's what they fantasize about doing.
Yeah, I fantasize about walking on the beach.
Yes, holding hands.
Yeah, and and then
traveling.
you go.
I want to go to the Louvre.
Ooh, I don't.
No, I don't like France anyhow. But I'm just saying. But
I know what you're
might
saying.
want to go there.
Right, but they'll say like,
and steal a painting because it's pretty easy.
Easy, I guess. Yeah. but no, things like I want to travel.
Do you have a painting under your shirt? Oh, you just walk.
No, I just have a square body.
Oh, okay. Okay, SpongeBob, move it. No, but it is. It's fantasy. They're living in a fantasy world.
And men, for the most part, now we are generalizing, but men, for the most part, would be like, "Hey, you want to travel? Oh, let's call up a travel agent." Well, I don't know because I got to look at my schedule. Well, you just said you want to travel.
Yeah.
Well, how about Liz? How about we just? Somebody might say, "Well, we should do something this week." So a guy will say me.
Okay.
We'll say, here's all my availability for this week.
Yep.
Choose a day. No choose. They
choose.
don't choose.
No choose, man.
They don't choose.
You gotta wear sneakers. No choose.
No choose. You can't go in the restaurant. You got no choose. But they don't. Yeah. Or you say, like, hey, does this day work? Hey, that works for me. Oh, perfect. So we agree. This day works.
You don't hear that day pass.
And
already.
but then we'll say me says, where and when do you want to meet on that day? That's a perfect day.
Yeah.
And then what do you get?
Nothing in response.
You get beep.
Yeah.
Just like when you die in the hospital, you get the flat line.
No paddles or nothing.
No, just flat line.
Just flat line.
Yeah, they disappear. What the hell? So if there's any women who would say, well, I'm not like that, you're liars.
Yeah?
Because you are like that. You're all like that.
Except for my girlfriend. Except for my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I gotta stay in the good house instead of the bad house.
But if there's any men out there who have experienced the same kind of things, because you were just telling me, what did somebody put on the internet somewhere about where's a good place to go for a wedding or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
What was it?
Yeah,
it was right.
So where was a good place for a wedding in Waterbury?
Yeah, and your response was
no,
what?
Not my response. It was somebody else.
Somebody else's response.
Like, don't waste your time, don't waste your money, or sorrow, or something like that.
Yeah, don't get married.
Yeah, don't get married.
Yeah, and I've seen multiple.
But that's becoming. We were talking about that. We were actually thinking of doing a video on people not getting married.
Right, because it's a throwaway. They get married and then they're like, I don't want to do this anymore. We just throw it away.
Goodbye.
Yep. So
regardless of age.
Right, but
it could be young people or older people.
But guys now are like, well, if that's going to happen, I'm not going to do it in the first place. I mean, I know some guys, because one of the guys that I'm thinking of right now, he's in my bowling league, and he's given up.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm not even going to date anymore because it's ridiculous. He goes, I just give up.
The women set these expectations. You meet those expectations,
And then they don't want them.
And then they don't want them.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all guys are perfect.
No, but I know two that are okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just happen to be staring in this camera right now.
Yes, having a drink of
agua. H2O.
Agua not fria, though. It's
Yeah.
kind of warmo.
Yeah.
Caliente.
I just read that drinking warm water is better. It boosts your metabolism. It speeds up your metabolism. It's healthier for you than cold water. Cold water does something to your metabolism and stores fat.
Oh, well, I know.
Helps,
cold water shrinks things, and that's not good.
Yeah. Yep. That's why I like to go in pools in the middle of summer, because the water's always warm.
Well, in the Caribbean, where the water is really warm, it's a wonderful place to go.
Yeah, I've been there. We've been to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, we didn't go in the water though.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Oh, we
did. I only went up to my waist because the riptide was bad. The riptide was terrible there. I mean, you could actually feel it pulling you out. And I'm not a strong swimmer.
Right.
That's why I don't like oceans.
Well, that brings us right back to Lloyd Bridges.
Was he an Olympic swimmer or something?
No, Johnny Weissmuller was.
Oh, okay.
I know Johnny Weissmuller was.
Yeah, played. He was the
second or third.
Second or third.
Buster Crabbe was before him, and there was a Ron Ely, but I think he was after.
Yeah, I think he was the second.
But there was one Tarzan that didn't speak at all. It was almost
he
like
was mute?
No, in the movie he was. I don't think he said anything. I think he was just like
Unga.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What was that?
Bawana. Juju. Bad juju. there was magic in the mountains. Bad magic. They would say juju.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Jesus, I don't know why I remember these from a Tarzan movie, like out of the 30s, 40s.
Oh yeah, they probably the 30s. Although Weissmuller was probably
40s,
50s, maybe. Yeah. Oh, he had besides Bawana, he used to say Ungawa.
Ungawa, yeah.
That was the other thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Ungawa. Which, if anyone knows what Ungawa means,
I think it's an uncle we have in Italy. Uncle Ungawa.
Uncle Gawa. Although, wasn't he the pharmacist in It's a Wonderful Life? Mr. His name was Mr. Gowan or something.
Really? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the
stuff that we remember is just unbelievable.
Yeah. And then it was Goober, which has nothing to do with that.
No,
any of that.
Goober has nothing to do with that.
Other than it starts with the G.
Yeah, Uncle Goober.
So, anyways, I think that's pretty good.
I think that's good.
Just to get us back
into the swing, the holidays.
And the weather's warming up a little bit.
The weather is warming up. The grass is green. The trees are budding. And my eyes are itching. That's why I know the trees are budding.
Yeah, they are.
The allergies.
Yeah, you can see how they're red now. They're turning red.
Yep.
The leaves are starting to pop.
Oh God, it's terrible.
And then
allergies.
Then our cars are going to get covered with
yellow pollen.
Pollen.
It's bad.
Bad. Yeah. So, anyways, and don't forget, hide your goats.
Hide your goats. Shelter them.
Shelter your goats in place. Because it's the time is flying. It's getting close.
It's already 3:27.
Oh, so we figure it's 3:30, 8 o'clock.
Around the corner.
Got 4.5 hours to get your goat all set.
Man.
Don't get my goat.
Don't get my goat.
Remember,
that's right. Yeah. That's right. That's an old saying.
Yeah.
But we're not old.
No, we look young for our age.
A lady told me that at the dentist's office yesterday.
Yeah.
And then the doctor was going to pull my tooth today. He goes, "You're 62?" I said, "Man, you look good for your age."
Yeah.
So runs in our family.
It's not bad to have a blind dentist.
Our sister doesn't look her age either.
No, well, we were talking about that at Easter.
Yeah.
She was sitting across from me. I didn't know it was her at first because she was.
What was the rabbit ears?
Yeah. But no, we were saying the same thing. It's like none of us look our age.
Nope. Daddy never did.
I told you I was bowling. Lady says to me, "Age before beauty." I'm like, "All right, I'll go first." And she goes, "I'm older than you." I said, "No, you're not." I said to her, "How old are you?" She goes, She goes, I'm 65. I said, well, I'm going first because I'm 69. She goes, I thought you were like 60.
No.
I said, no, I'm 69.
I always get. I'm before I used to get in the 40s.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting in the 50s.
Yeah.
You know, what are you like 50, 52? And I'm, well, no, I'm 62, going on 63.
Yeah.
Wow, you look good.
Yeah.
That's a way to build up my, my
Yeah,
esteem.
your esteem, your confidence,
Yeah.
your bravado.
Yeah.
I'm
You hear that, honey?
I'm thinking of more
The
words.
people out there that like me.
Yeah.
Watch your stuff.
Watch your bravado.
Watch your step there, lady.
Yeah. Jesus.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Okay, how are we going to
Hey, we want to thank everybody that's still following us. We're still at 54 subscribers.
And it's interesting that some certain episodes take off like crazy.
Yep.
Some of them don't. We don't. But we still really want comments.
Yeah.
We want some comments because we ask people, hey, you know, if you like this, whatever.
Yeah.
Or if you want to comment on, you know, women in dating, for you guys, you want to comment.
Yeah. Trump stuff. You don't like the bombing? Tell us why. We don't care. We're not gonna like hammer you or anything. We're just gonna take what you say and run with it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But so yeah, as we were just saying that if you have a voice, you can speak it, and you can comment.
Yeah.
Sprechen Sie comment.
Sprechen Sie comment. Well, thank you very much, folks, for another show, watching our beautiful show here.
Yeah, because
like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Yeah, maybe we'll go outside when the weather. There's a gazebo, isn't there? I think there's a gazebo down there. We could go put the background. Isn't there? By the pond?
I don't know. I have to look now.
I think there is. We could sit in there and do an episode.
We could do an outdoor episode.
Yeah. You'll see me scratching my eyes out. Use a wire brush.
Gazebo Central.
Yeah. Alrighty, folks. Yep. Thank you. We're gonna wrap this up.
Yep.
Alrighty.
All right.
Have a good one.
And at 8:00, duck.
Duck.
Bye.
Bye-bye.